All right, guys. As promised, it's a little bit late. I just got done, but all right. So, two topics this week for Friday will be motivation and depression. Let's start with motivation, quote unquote, bunny ears, what have you. So, a lot of people, let me just give you my testimony first. So, motivation to me is compiled of three thought cycles. One, someone told you suck at something and you're using that fuel source of your insecurity. Even if you don't like whatever you're trying to do, let's say you suck at math, right? And you don't even like math and you don't want to pursue math at all. And let's say you like history and you love history. You go home, you read history books, and you can just recite facts and whatever you want to talk about from the Roman Empire or Vikings or what have you. You will not, I promise you, you will not make it very far if you're just trying to prove someone wrong in something that you don't even like, right? So a lot of people get themselves stuck in this first thought and they fucking live there the rest of their lives. They're like, hey, you're stupid. You're not good at math. Blah, 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 blah. You're not good at running. You're not good at cycling. You're not good at, relationships, communication, whatever it is. A lot of people put themselves in places that they don't even want to be because they are like molded from what people tell them they should be. So that's the first thought. So if you're trying to prove someone wrong in an area that you don't even like, that you don't constantly pursue, then you're doing something wrong. You got to identify that. That's one. That's my first thought. My first thought of the cycle, 3 cycles. The second thought is getting past a little bit. So let's say, you're proving Christian wrong. You're proving the journeyman wrong. Fuck that guy. I made it to the second semester of statistics. Congratulations. But let me tell you something. You can get your master's degree in all of that and realize at the end, dude, I don't even like this. Or let's fast forward a little bit, 5 years. Let's say you prove that guy wrong so much, you're a professor at a university for math. And deep down, you freaking hate yourself. There's no self-worth. So, please do not get yourself stuck in that position of proving someone freaking wrong, right? Because eventually, the second thought comes out, which is, not having self-worth for yourself, in addition to hitting something that's so enduring and so hard and realizing you don't even like it and you just wasted all that time. And then the third thought of the 3 cycles, or the 3-cycle thought process, 3-thought cycle process, yeah, is once you do enjoy something. So for example, the past 2 days I rode 200 and something miles on the bike to raise awareness for my uncle who has liver cancer, Uncle Jimbo. Miles for Uncle Jimbo, hashtag. And then what I realized through enduring events like this is I go through those 3 thoughts cycles constantly, and then I see the fact that I go through them, I actually see these in people all the time in my life. Just way more than what I thought. When I first realized that I was as fucked up as the people I talk shit about, dude, that takes a lot of self-reflection to be able to say that. So the third thought for me is being grateful, being happy that I'm doing something that I actually love. Because once you do something that you actually love and you're not trying to fucking, be this fucking puppet for the master that's calling you stupid or whatever it is, I'm going to prove him wrong. That's the wrong thing. It may work for a lot of people, but self-worth is important. So, recap, understanding your insecurities and don't be molded by people, because you are an amazing person and you can do amazing things. People are capable of amazing things, trust me. Second is understanding that you're going to hit something enduring, and self-worth is going to be important, and it needs to be important to you. And step 3, or the third thought, is being grateful that you realize those two, and then picking something that you actually like and being happy that you're doing it, because there's no setbacks and there's no failures when you are doing something you love. I promise you. There's only character building days, and I'm excited to go tomorrow and do whatever you want to do. So don't put yourself in that position. All right, so let's move on. I kind of went over a little bit, 52 seconds. So for depression, I was clinically depressed, and I'm freaking the guy to tell you, literally. I'm not going to hide or anything. I took pills for depression, and most people won't even freaking tell you that, right? I took pills for depression, but I got out of it. I still have depression every once in a while, and I don't know what it is. A psychologist isn't walking next to me and like, you're depressed. You're depressed now. No, you're depressed. It's not that, but it's when I wake up and, you wake up and you just feel like shit, and you just have all these crazy thoughts immediately. How I was able to change my thought cycle for depression and just being fucking like feeling sorry for myself constantly was this: taking accountability for everything that I do. So if I fuck up, then I'm taking accountability for that. I'm saying it out loud. I'm realizing, I'm recognizing. I'm not just masking it. So I challenge you to do that. My first thing was making the bed in the morning. So simple. You don't need to be motivated. You don't need to be anything to make your damn bed in the morning. But that starts off the day with a win, and it starts off with a little snowball on the top of the mountain, so you can just roll it off. I promise you, if you start doing something constantly that's positive in your life, you will, you will see the results. So I went from making my bed in the morning. That was the hardest thing. I thought I was trying hard when I was making my bed in the morning. I did that for like a week, 2 weeks in a row, and I'm freaking proud of myself, dude. That's a big fucking step from someone that couldn't even get out of bed, like just hated themselves and hated their life. And then eventually I moved up to like working out again and freaking taking ice baths in the morning and training for triathlon and doing a full Ironman and riding across fucking states on a bicycle to raise awareness for my uncle. Like, there's a lot of things, and being a mentor for someone that's in the Navy right now. His name's Nick. He's going in the Navy SEAL program. There's a lot of things that I realized about myself when I took a step back and I realized I was just as fake as the people I was talking shit about, right? So I challenge you to look in the mirror, really. Look in the damn mirror and find out what you like to do. What you like to do, 1. And 2, stop feeling sorry for yourself, because you are born alone and you die alone with those thoughts. That's it. And here's a last example before I leave you guys and gals. Let's just say you have a gun held to your head right now, or you have an event basically that your life flashes before you really quick, as fast as my hand went in front of the camera. And you're really going to reflect on the memories that you have. And what would those memories be? Would they be positive? Would they be negative? Would they be full of pain? Or would they be joy? Would they be overcoming things? Would they be, peaceful stuff? So I challenge you to look in the mirror and just be accountable for yourself, even if it's making your own bed in the morning like I had to. So that's all for now. That's the first video for the Journeyman channel. If you like this content, like, subscribe. I think it's down here somewhere. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Journeyman out.